Yeah, beautiful morning to my fans, my followers, my good people who have always been following me up, that appreciates me, that says they like what I am doing. I say thank you so much. May your days be long. May you never find sorrow in all your days. Thank you so much. Big time. Yes, I'm back again. So many of my fans will be like, ah, bro, how come you don't use pidgin and fat? Even with the English, I'm just trying to learn. Like in a broken English, you say form. I don't form. Get it? I speak pidgin when necessary, when I can, but only that sometimes I'm like kind of accustomed to, you know. So what I'm trying to say here, I don't know how many of you who have encountered this before, where in some areas nobody recognize you, in some homes nobody recognize you, in some communities nobody recognize you, in your class nobody recognize you, your place of work nobody recognize you. You know why? Because there are this kind of people that always feel they know it better, they have backup, they have connections. So those are the kind of people that show it off that, in fact, they already told themselves, now in 2 years' time, I will be this, I will be that. So as for you who came from nowhere, in fact, nobody came from nowhere, but let me still use that. As from you who has nobody, you feel when I could remember vividly when I was in school. When I was in school then, let me say like my kind of person. From just as one, just as two, just three, I was so unserious. Like I'm this kind of person then, even when my family must have paid my school fees, and I see people who have not paid and they send them out, I will follow them. I'll be happy like they sent us home, all in the name of we want to go home and play. Play was just in this my head. That is why I knew nothing till I was almost SS2 when I began to take myself serious. So I remember then when my principal will enter class and begin to select us, like, you look at this one, don't mind them, they are agbero, watch out for me. At the end of the day, you see them, they become agbero and conductor, farmers and stuff like that. And then we used to have all these serious one, they are way to do, they know book, even book used to fear them then. Like I'm telling you, sometimes some of the teachers, they are afraid of those boys and those girls that know a lot. They were so intelligent in our class. So before, when teacher is coming to that class, he has to prepare himself, because otherwise those boys and those girls that were more intelligent, they will disgrace that teacher. So our principal will come to our class, then will use mouth and insult us, denigrate us, demoralize us, and let us know that in fact, we can never make it in life. We are conductors, we are farmers, we are fishermen, and all of that. So why am I saying this now? I'm saying this because in life, don't let anybody to use mouth to bring you down. The only person who can bring you down is Almighty God in heaven. He is the only one that can tell you, you are this. This is what He has written for you. You cannot exceed that. And how many of you also know this story, where how do I say it? Like some of the prophets, they will tell you that in your family, they say you should not grow more than this. Anybody who grow more than this, they will kill the person down. And you ask yourself, you that they are telling this, that you are this, you are that, you have bad luck and all those things, you are everywhere to do. Many of you stay in like a room, a parlor, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, paying for 1 million. But trust me, if you are opportune to follow those prophets home, my dear, you will find out that those same prophets that are telling you, they are staying one rooms, just one room, face me and face you. You see the room, they put bed here, everything, the house look tattered. You begin to ask yourself, is it not the same this woman, the same man who is telling me this? My dear brothers and sisters, this life, no balance at all. Anywhere you are, always be happy. So let me go back to my school days. Our principal will tell us that we are conductor and Agbero. So those ones, they were so serious. They feel, yes, they already rich. They told themselves like they have uncles that are well to do, that will connect them one thing or the other. But as I speak with you now, those intelligent ones and those ones they feel that their uncle are well to do, they are connected. Many of them are dry cleaners. I'm not lying. It's not a mock. I'm not mocking somebody. I'm just talking about reality. Many of you that will follow my destiny, you know that I speak to inspire you, to make you feel like don't be intimidated by anybody except God in heaven. Many of them, they are police. They depend on salary of 60,000. I know them. And many of those girls, can I tell you, I saw one the last time I traveled back to Kano to go visit my brother. I saw one. This girl, I don't want to mention her name. Okay, even if I mention Aisha, she was so intelligent, so beautiful. This girl, God. Do you know, 3 years ago, I went to that Kano state to visit. Aisha was still working with somebody in a salon. So sometimes, ask yourself, like many of us that were called the Agbero and conductor, I swear before God and man, I swear before God and man, those people, I will not lie to you, they have made, many of them, they have this code room, like 6, 7, they sell, my brother, they have made. These are people now that they don't have money, they worth more than like 500 million. But my dear, nobody can tell you that you are nobody. You can't make it. Don't let your appearance judge you to people. Don't let your look, your movement, the way you do things and all of that. So like when we left school, we said we were doing all these hustling things. They will say like, we want to go to school. They are not serious. Don't mind them, because my brother, just always be happy. Always be happy. Where God destined you to be somebody, your look does not matter. Your appearance does not matter. What you just have to do is to stay away from evil. That is one thing I will keep on advising people. Just stay away from evil. Stay away from bad things. Just tell yourself that you can't do evil. That is just the only way you can live. So any other than that, you are made. Always be happy to yourself. God is the greatest. That is one thing you should let yourself know, and tell yourself that all the time you are on top. Thank you.